I think the aerospace industry in the world and specifically in Europe is an industry which has been resisting the crisis, the economic crisis that we have had over the last 2 years in a very, very positive manner, which just shows the robustness of our industry. Specifically in Europe, I think we are privileged to have a number of very interesting projects coming up in the future. We have a lot of projects going on currently, be it in the military fields and in the civil fields. And of course, in the future, we have great challenges ahead of us, namely in the civil side, the A350, the development of the A350, maybe in the future, the development of a new single-aisle airplane to replace the A320. And equally, in the military aspects, we are developing the military transport airplane, the A400M. Equally, we're developing the A330 MRTT, which will be a tanker airplane, which we're hoping to sell to a number of countries. So I think overall, the aerospace industry in Europe is very mature. The way we have gone through the crisis has demonstrated that. And I think the future is bright because the number of projects are important and they are very interesting. I think they are a good guarantee for the future of our industry. I think the main challenges for the aerospace industry in Europe is to be able to handle the fact that we have come grown-ups. I think the aerospace industry in Europe was developing over the years on a national basis, and we have gradually consolidated to become bigger industries. And I think our challenge in the future is to consolidate that leadership of big companies. In terms of aircraft development, I believe that the future will be about integration. I think the times where one single company, no matter how big it was able to develop one airplane from start to end are over. Airplanes are becoming very complex machines, very sophisticated machines with a lot of dependencies. And I think the name of the game in the future is going to be about integration. So we're going to have to rely on partners who will be helping us develop their projects. And I think our role will become one of integrators. I think there's no way out of that. That would be the future, and that is why it is very important that our young people are trained and develop the skills about integration, because there's no way out, and that will be the way of the future. I think what is important is that our young people be trained to have an overall view of the industry. I think the systems are so complex these days that when people actually will become specialists by training on the job. I think what is important from the university point of view and from the training schools point of view is to give our young people an overall idea of what industry they're going to be working on, feed into them this concept of being the architects of the airplane, being the architects of the systems, doing systems integration. I think there's a lot of value about that. The technologies are developing so fast that it's going to be very difficult for to have people trained in the latest technologies at university level. I think that type of training will have to be done on the job. However, I think we expect from universities, from colleges, to provide people with this overall view of what an airplane is, what a complex aerospace product is, and for me that's the biggest value added. I think we're expecting people with a broad mind, competent in languages. It is very important that our young people be able to speak languages. Aerospace has become a global business. We are having to work with people from all sorts of countries, all sorts of cultures, all sorts of backgrounds, and it is very important to develop at the universities and in the schools this attitude, this behavior of people having to work and learning how to work and feeling comfortable about working with people from other cultures and other backgrounds. Well, I have been reading about the curriculum of this master. I have been quite impressed, and I have particularly appreciated two things. One of them is the course be done in English. I think it is very important. English, whether we like it or not, is the universal language for aerospace. So I think it is extremely important that young students learn how to communicate, learn how to work in English. Second, I think the curriculum covers a very important aspect of the industry, which is about integration, and I think it very much fulfills the requirements and the expectations of the industry. So I believe it has a good and bright future, and I hope the best for you.